Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video, and on today's video we're going to be getting started here with a little setup kill that I've been doing recently on Oregon. Basically what we're doing is we're coming out of spawn, we're not shooting the default cam, and then we're just going to park our butt behind this like piece of cover outside of small tower, and we're just going to wait basically. We put a drone in the drone hole here to get audio of anybody coming over to small tower side for the run out, and you're going to see here there is actually a guy on the door right here. I'm going to go ahead and just chill here. I'm just going to wait for this guy to run out, because basically how people like to do this run out is they get on the default cam right here. If it's not shot out, if it's shot out, obviously they're not going to do the run out. If it's not shot out, then they will probably use that camera to look to see if they can jump out for the balcony, and you can actually use that idea as like bait basically to get yourself free kills on anybody who does try to do the spawn peek. You just got to make sure to not shoot the camera and then hide somewhere where that camera can't see you. A lot of people will get on that camera and be like, oh, master balcony, nobody's over by junkyard here, this is a free kill for me, I'm gonna run out, and then they'll do that, and then you can just pick off like a free kill basically is the idea. I actually noticed like a lot of people who play with me on that map go for that run out in particular, and I'm always like thinking about it like, you know, that run out is probably so common, but whenever I actually spawn over there, because I always spawn there, right? I always spawn there. Whenever I spawn over there, nobody ever does the run out. And I was thinking about it, I'm like, what's different between, you know what I mean, people doing it so often in my games when I'm like solo queue or whatever, versus when I'm actually like looking for somebody, and then I realize like, oh, they're probably using the default cam as their indicator of like for the run out basically, because if it's shot out, they won't run out. If it isn't shot out, then obviously they will run out, you know what I mean? But anyway, moving on here, guys, we're going to be playing Mozzie. We're on Theme Park for an initiation off his bomb site. Now, we're actually going for a play here where we're going to be looking for a nitro below for the cash balcony. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to land a nitro. However, it's still going to be like a decent idea. I think the idea is there. You can see right here, there's a red ping on the balcony for cash here. I'm going to actually turn my drone around that I got here with Mozzie, and I'm going to basically just park it up on the cash balcony here just to see where this Dokkaebi is exactly. And we're going to go ahead and drive a little yellow ping on his, like, basically his exact position. Right here, I actually get audio zone behind me, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly kill that guy first, which is a Jackal. And then we're going to go ahead and go for the nitro here. Unfortunately, I don't land it, but I do notice that Jackal has a diffuser, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shift my attention to just playing the diffuser in this position. I do think that nitro cell could be a really good nitro cell to go for. Maybe if you're playing like Pulse or something, maybe it'd be a lot easier, because then you would just play for like the enemy team getting on drone on that balcony, and then you run out to go for the nitro cell. Now, for this specific round, the enemy team is actually going to be, once again, they're on the cash balc, and then they're also going to be trying to go for the control hatch drop, and then the last guy in this position is going to most likely be over by bunks in this position. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be playing the diffuser. We're going to be playing below. I'm trying to think of like how they would want to basically approach the diffuser from this position, and I'm going to end up getting audio from inside of armory here. So I'm going to go ahead and just chill in this position. I'm not going to move, and then we're going to go ahead and just quickly one-tap someone who is trying to look for me below for the diffuser. Last guy in this position is just trying to push for a site here, so we're going to go ahead and swing back around for the double door for a site here and get ourselves a free kill to secure the round. But basically right there with the diffuser down like that, I'm just trying to play in a position that is unlikely for the enemy player to like come from, but also still lets me play for the diffuser, if that makes sense. So I'm basically preventing the diffuser from getting picked up again, which is essentially also equal to securing the round in that position. The next up, we're going to be playing Ash. It's pretty rare when I play just like a pure, like, just frag type of operator like Ash and just play pure, like, soft destruction. I actually should start getting into the habit of doing this more often, because I actually feel like there's a world where, like, playing, like me just being on frag ops and letting other people handle it is like kind of relaxing, I guess is the best way I can say it, because basically what it enables me to do is just focus more on like just getting kills for you guys and just like playing a position out from the fragger like perspective basically. I'm not really like a entry type of like player, to be honest. So you're gonna see here, it's gonna end up actually turning into a 1v4 because I'm too slow to actually get any type of thing going. But you can see right here, I'm going to kill a Doc on a refrag for the main wall here. We're going to go ahead and quick peek the hallway to kill Vigil that we saw over by Bull. Always got to make sure to quick peek in moments like this, especially when it comes to long hallways. If you're lucky, you'll be able to get yourself like really easy kills. Right here, I get spotted by a Valcam, so I'm going to go ahead and try to look to see if I can see where it is. I think it's actually on the little like bird statue that was right there. I didn't end up seeing it for this clip, but I do see it in the recording here. But long story short, in this position we want to get Diffuser back, but we basically have to get like one more kill before we can essentially win this round. This C4 got tossed out from bathroom side, master side in this position, so we're going to be mostly focused on this guy now. We're going to be seeing if we can go ahead and get a kill on him. It's going to be a Valkyrie. He's going to be a master here. The way that we're going to do this is we're basically going to try to play sound to try to get him to swing into me, which is what I do right here. I actually do get him to bite and swing me. I actually could have killed him right there, but I wasn't prepared to actually get the kill, which was kind of awkward. Luckily, he whiffed his shots, and then we're going to go ahead and just do a little play here where we just go back and forth between two rotates. It's going to mess up the sound for him, and we're going to be able to basically collect a free kill onto him because he's not going to be ready for it. Last guy in this position is actually playing below the hatch, which is honestly a big sell by him. So we just go ahead and pick up Diffuser here. We're going to rotate to the open breach over here, and then we're going to go ahead and just plant. My teammates are going to give me a call out that he's coming up the back staircase. We're going to go on an Ash Charge on a Diffuser here. And you guys know me. I'm the type I'm going to try to play to make it unwinnable for the last player in this position. So we're going to go ahead and Ash Charge below the Diffuser. We're going to go below now. We're going to play the Diffuser from below. Now, unfortunately, I did this Ash Charge a little bit bad here. But luckily, one of my teammates does red ping for me while this guy goes for the diffuse, so we're going to be able to just floor bang him here to secure the round. But I do think if I put my Ash Charge like more directly on the Diffuser, we would have been able to just see him and get ourselves an easy kill. By the way, that was a Legion shotgun, so I do actually think it was an interesting idea to just play it from below right there, because it's a really easy way of like winning rounds that a lot of people don't take advantage of. Next up, we're going to be once again playing Ash here. We're going to be playing on border here. We're going to be playing for break room to open up into Fountain with Ash. I think every time you play Ash or you play some kind of soft breacher on this map, your main priority should be to go ahead and get these like 90 walls open, basically, for Fountain in particular. You're going to see here, I go ahead and open up 90 wall here, so that way I can play for metal and 90 itself, and I'm going to go ahead and open in the Fountain as well here. This is a very common like rotate spot, but this also gives you a nice little cheeky angle onto the what do you call that, the Archives door. You can see right here I almost get myself a free kill on Archives door right there. I was unfortunately not in the angle anymore, so I wasn't able to get the free kill right there, but I do think this angle is actually a lot more cheeky than people realize, so I definitely feel like this angle could be used more when you do play this map in particular. But the main idea with this angle in particular, or at least opening up into Fountain here, is we want to basically use this angle to peek into Fountain to prevent anybody from playing inside of Fountain. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any breach charges, but if I did, I would have actually opened another hole on the security here inside of jail to open into 90, so that way I could peek easily into Fountain here, where this Azami is playing, and that way I would be able to easily kill her, like a lot easier than I currently am playing. You're going to see right here, it's actually a Warden, not a Zombie. It's going to be a Zombie later on in the round. Right here, we're going to go ahead and kill that Warden for free. We go ahead and just swing him aggressively and get ourselves a free kill. And then at this point now, my main priority is to make sure nobody can flank through 90 to like basically play off of the rotates that I made. And I want to get my Thermite into office here so he can just go ahead and open up the single wall. But right here, we're going to get audio. There's another guy inside of Fountain. He's going to actually be, I believe, proning. He's going to be playing like in a zombie barrier right here. So we're going to go ahead and shoot at the zombie barrier. This is going to cause him to swing out, and we're going to go ahead and collect ourselves a free kill. It's pretty much like dangling bait in front of him, so that way we can go ahead and collect a free kill into him. And right here, we're going to go ahead and rotate into Fountain here. We're going to go ahead and kill Doc. I don't know what his idea is right there, but once we go ahead and kill Doc, we know that the last guy who shot us at us through metal is going to obviously look for a refrag here, so we're going to go ahead and just swing back through 90 rotate here. Look for the Vigil who's obviously looking for the refrag, and go ahead and secure the round right there. The next up here, we're going to be playing Gridlock here. Now, typically with Gridlock, when you're playing this bomb site, instead of playing for like 90, how I did with Ash, we're going to actually be rotating over to East Stairs. We want to give flank watch for East Stairs. Right here, one of my teammates is actually calling out that there's a Legion playing for the East window right here. He's going to be trying to look for a little like, not like, he wasn't spawn peeking originally, but he basically is going to be trying to spawn peek this. So I basically magged up again, just like how I did with that Azami last round. And we're gonna basically be like putting, like, it's basically dangling bait in front of him to swing is the idea right there. So we basically like mag dump, he's gonna swing, I go ahead and collect myself a free kill on like my last like couple bullets there, and then we're gonna go ahead and get that free kill, and then we're gonna go ahead and gridlock east right here. We're gonna go ahead and walk in for east here, and then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna actually go ahead and we're gonna swing the office double door here. We're gonna go ahead and just spray through the softball here. Luckily we get a head tap onto this sentry, and then now we're gonna go ahead and just go ahead and put some gridlocks over on metal here. Last guy in this position is actually going to be on metal, so that means that now we can go ahead and just flood the bomb site here. We did gridlock metal, so we know that it's clear all the way up to metal here. He does actually rotate to 90. He's going to go rotate into security here, break room. He's going to go ahead and try to wall bang through the soft wall to try to kill us, and then we're going to go ahead and just kind of just chill in this position. I'm trying to tell my Habana to just go ahead and hit a plant here, and my Blackbird's going to go ahead and push up. My Sledge is also going to push up. They're both going to die, unfortunately, and then we're going to go ahead and plant. To make this round really simple, we're just going to go ahead and just back up here. We're going to basically play the post plant. Now, we played this corner right here, but I'm pretty sure I was getting pinged by a Valcam, so we're just going to go ahead and just back up a little bit here. We're going to basically play off of audio like usual here. We're not going to swing anything. We're just going to wait for him to make audio inside of lockers. He actually is going to swing the corner I was just playing in. So we're going to go ahead and basically swing out once he does check that corner, and then we're going to go ahead and collect ourselves a free kill onto him to secure the round. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's step-by-step video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!
Look at him. Look at him.